were right this time, you were right this time. Take a look around, look what you did last night. What you did last night, never heard a sound. Yeah, I know that you told me one day you'd show that you were right this time, you were right this time. Oh no, now the truth comes out and I know that you warned me about it. Shallow, you were only ever stopping. You stop. Oh great, fantastic, you mastered it all. Lie like you plastic, they got it so long. Over your antics, you showed me I'm wrong. I hope that you're happy now. Yeah, you're right this time, you're right this time. Take a look around, look what you did last night. What you did last night, never heard a sound. Yeah, I know that you told me one day you'd show that you were right this time, you were right this time. Yeah. Blushing, hit your cards away for nothing. Time you told me you weren't bluffing. Guess I should have read the signs. It took so long to find. Oh great, fantastic, you mastered it all. Lie like you plastic, been at it so long. Over your antics, you showed me I'm wrong. I hope that you're happy now. Yeah, you're right this time, you're right this time. Take a look around, look what you did last night. What you did last night, never heard a sound. Yeah, I know that you told me one day you'd show that you were right this time, you were right this time, yeah.
Echoes of your words crashing into me. Drown me in your lies, and there's no way to breathe. And my walls will keep you down. I am safe without the sound of you around. It's getting colder, and I'm the storm that's taking over.
I'm not the girl that I used to be. Sometimes I'm more than words. I'm beyond what I once was. I don't believe in love. Hey, hey. If I want something, I got it. Hey, hey. Oh baby, I don't need love me. Hey, hey. Cause your love I cannot buy it. Wasn't real with you, boy. Real, wasn't real with you, boy. You won't give me too much chances. I don't care, I'm fine, I'm fancy brighter. Yeah, yeah, oh boy, I'm telling goodbye, I'm telling goodbye. Yeah, oh boy, I'm telling goodbye, I'm telling goodbye. I'm not the girl that I used to be. Sometimes I'm more than words. I'm beyond what I once was. I don't believe in love. Hey, hey. If I want something, I got it. Hey, hey. Oh baby, I don't need love me. Hey, hey. Cause your love I cannot buy it. Wasn't real with you, boy. Real, wasn't real with you, boy. You won't give me too much chances. I don't care, I'm fine, I'm fancy brighter. Yeah, yeah, oh boy, I'm telling goodbye, I'm telling goodbye. Yeah, oh boy, I'm telling goodbye, I'm telling goodbye.
He is the hero. Yevny. Oh dear. Showing the back to Ambition. Oh no, he received a shot. Now he's a one shot. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yevny. Can he survive? It's the $1 million question now. Can he survive? He race. Oh my god. Oh no, he found a whoopsie. He found a no. Oh no. Good evening, everyone. We are back with the previous skill tournament's 6th installment. It is. We are on the EU server first day. We are up with Turks. Previous skill tournament format. We have all games played in the best of 3 series. That is, whichever team wins the first 2 matches will win the fixture. The format is a single elimination knockout stage with a match for the 3rd place. So if Turks gets knocked out in the quarterfinals or earlier, they are done for tonight and tomorrow. The tournament is seeded via the average win rate of the 7 best players in the team, and a team owns a number of cups depending on where they finish. The leaderboard will rank the teams in descending order of the number of cups. The top 8 will advance to the Winter Season Championship, and the 9th to the 16th place will advance to the Challengers Tournament. One previous skill tournament is spread out across 2 consecutive days. The first day there are at most 16 teams in one group, and the second day we have at most 32 teams in one group, and all games are played in supremacy mode. Tonight we have only 53 teams on the EU server, so that amounts to 16 teams for tomorrow, which is quite a low number if you ask me. So Turks can earn as many as 5,197 cups tonight, and they have already earned 4,001 cups. I believe. I think they're going to earn more. No, we are actually looking at their first team. So it's actually they have already advanced to the quarterfinals. So it's 4,099 cups. Pretty skill tournament for you. The games are held on every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday and Sunday. Schedule round of 16. It's going to be held on at 28 or at 20 20. So 32 past 20 will be the quarterfinals, and the time stated here is exactly the time that that the tournaments that the matches are starting. However, on the stream there is a 5-minute delay to prevent teams from stream sniping. So so what you're seeing is going to be 5 minutes after. We have Turks. The lineup for you, we have Max Verstappen as the captain of the team, Lewis Hamilton, George Russell, Mark Gosti, Niki Lauda, Michael Schumacher, Lando Norris, Valtteri Bottas, Flight 6, and Stop Cry for 100. The last one being the 100% win rate account, which is not something that we all want to see, because it gives you a big advantage in the seeding. But otherwise, we are seeing every streaming APA, Fidget Splits streaming Immortals, and alongside me, Nikolaus will be streaming Turks in Turkish. So I will be providing the English commentation tonight. My top 8 guesses, this will change on Wednesday. So far would be Aqua, Veil, Raid, Endgame, APA, Souls, Turks, and Carnage. So let's look at the groupings tonight. So we have Souls already through to the quarterfinals, and they're up against either Fuha or Sparta. Fuha would want to win against Sparta to maybe get a good chance into the top 16, because last time they were very impressive, went close to Immortals and beating APA 2-0. So if they can knock out Souls, that would be a huge motivation for them. Let's see if it's going to happen. SYS against CZ09. SYS being somewhat of a controversial team, but we will see. R2K against DK. This R2K team is not the old R2K team. This is a very different R2K, and the old members were forced out of the R2K clan because there was a change in ownership, which means the new owners are now going to participate in the previous skill tournament, and there has been huge controversies over the stats of those new owners being a lot weaker than the legendary players in the R2K. If we see their team here, it's going to be the names that you have never ever heard about, and if you check their stats on Blitz stars, you can see something is really fishy going on there. So will they go far tonight, or will they get beaten by DK? It's possible that game will lose to DK. We look at DK's lineup, which it looks beatable for R2K, but you never know. But we also have Loka against either Joe 46 or T1G. Loka must absolutely beat Joe 46 in order to keep their hopes in the top 8 alive. And then we have Raid against VMR0, and then against a Phantom Team DORSZ. I'm really happy that our spot is not wasted because of a Phantom Team, and Raid is going to seal that position easily. Group 2, we have Veil. This really fishy team is the second team of Veil. I really don't know why it was there. It is there in the first place. If you look at 2 100% win rate accounts with Before-D and Imperator, then Kosharova leading the team with Kachibe, Flamingo, hello, Sas and Alexander. Just very Kim 23, which is which was in my second team before, also in my team before, but he couldn't really speak English very fluently, to say. But this is a very fishy team from Veil. I don't know why it was there in the first, but probably just acting as a fail-safe. Shall things go south for Veil, because as you can see later, Veil is going to have a tough draw tonight. DWF against Cross, and then we have Turks, the second team of that, against XWPX. Kraken Esports against Exegi. It should be easy for Kraken Esports to go past 57TH. This second team of Turks, we have Sebastian Vettel leading the team, but we also have other members which haven't. This team only war setup, I think, in the last previous Q tournament didn't go very far in the end, but we will see how it goes with Kraken Esports still looking for a breakthrough because they have been so far not the best in my opinion. As you can see, for example, Adamantly as one of the members, Shogun is there, just quite the old Kraken Esports team. We also have TFCZ against either 57TH or HNKL endgame against Setro, and the Red T second team against HSOP. HSOP, if they want to get into the top 16, I think they have to beat the endgame. If they don't, then their chances are diminishing every time. And if they do beat the endgame, then well done to them. And I think they deserve to be in the finals then. And even winning outright winning the group. That is to say, which if they manage to beat endgame, of course, this is the first thing they have to do. That I think will be the hardest game for them. I mean, objectively hardest. I mean, which team is better than endgame? I don't think any team is better than endgame. Probably in this group. I mean, it's kind of hard to find a better team than endgame there. Shadow, this team just very disappointing. I think. I mean, they're still using the 300% win rate account, even though they are quite far away from the top 16, and then really no purpose other than to kind of knock the competent teams down the seeding. They're going to be up against either M1R or RNG. APA first team against Fin20, and they will be up against Vale's first team against NRJ. Turks first team against either Hidden or TLTNK. We'll be following this team here. Aqua against either Red Team's first team or Vibes. And then we have Group 4, we have Rackham against either Serenity or Immortals, Chai Raiders against UBAW, and BPS against Suck. Should be an easy run for BPS. We have BHBP, first team against second team of APA. It should be possible for BHBP first team to beat against the second team of APA, and Immortals will be up against either BHBP or the second team of APA. Carnage will be up against the second team potentially, as they are heading out with DSFR. Because we have so much time left, we can play some replays. So let's go with this replay. Which is a replay from Addicted in the E50M, which is a pretty good medium tank, but we don't see that often in Clan Wars. The reason being this being a little bit of a high profile tank. It is somewhat tall, and it has a really big lower plate. So if you're on maps that you can't make use of your lower plate, then you are in trouble. It has decent DPM and armor though. But if we are talking about a relative defensive meta, then this tank would not be good, because the turret, if you load heat, you should be able to butter the turret armor relatively comfortably. So this is why teams don't use E50M, but certainly it's not a bad medium tank at all. I do really love the mobility and the armor it provides. And also the DPM is also pretty good. That was a good bounce registered there. D22 just going a little bit too overboard with the lineup. Oh, that was not a good shell there. It didn't go through too. That wasn't the best start for Addicted here. But that was a good hit though. That being said. He's spotted anyone, so for me I would try go past, which is what he's doing right now. That was just a little bit of a reflex shot there, which I don't think can be salvaged, and it does look like he's going on tilt a bit, like he's quite impatient about his shells and also what the enemy team is trying to do, but he's going some crucial bounces. But this does look like he is on tilt. What I'm seeing right now here. And then we have a one M103 now dead. The ST1 is now getting shot at. And now I think Addicted is doing, it's now gradually getting the hang of it, which is really good. Oh no, that was a terribly fluffed shell. And there we go. Tick D Gen is now dead. And the player is also dead. Right. There we go. There was a fire there. And K91 is killed. Nah, there we go. Good shot there onto the object site. I mean now he's playing it comfortably now, so that's really good. And now we have 268 now killed. There we go. Good shot onto the EP405. There we go. The EP405 is killed. We got extra confirmation from the leader of RTK's team that the clan was stolen. The old OG RTK people tried to get it back, but to no avail. That was some good damage from Addicted, more than 6k. Started a little bit of an impatient gameplay, but as the battle rages through, the team worked really well with him. And it was, in the end, quite a good match from Addicted, doing all 7k. And we'll see, let's also hope that RTK is going to be under the old members once again, because the new administration is really tarnishing the reputation of the RTK, the legendary reputation of RTK. So let's hope that RTK will be reobtained. So next we have a replay from Inman, but that's not Inman. It's, I think it's his friend. He's playing in the IS4. Hello, Vengeance. How are you doing? Oh, they didn't even turn up. Wow. That's not good. RTK didn't even show up for the match. Well, they wasted a spot in tournament, so, well... Wow. What a surprise it is. They are really hurting the reputation of RTK. Well, let's hope DK did show up. So actually they are a Phantom team. But what a really sad demise of R2K. But I have to say, the person who gave the clan to the new administration needs to be taken accountable. Yeah, needs to be taken accountable for, because that's really appalling there. But anyway. Newbeater is now dead. Oh, I didn't know Newbeater is on their team. Oh dear, that is not good. But this is a really weird. Look at where the team is. Really weird, and Enderman is actually going somewhere else. So that was a very good shot there. I think there was quite a luck factor involved, because that's quite a hard shot to do, and that because light is not completely gray there, and you can see the aiming circle is not. It's not within the gray area. I mean, quite a big portion is near the red. Oh, that was great nudge. And now the 268, oh, cannot do anything about that. He did move back to the rock, but he cannot. He did not know how to make use of that. So he did not. Oh, now. Oh, what a great bounce there. And now the 268 is down. Oh, the 250B. He's turning. He is loading that HE. He's waiting for it to load, to aim. I mean, yes, there we go. That was a big HE shell there. Well, we see it's a lucky bounce from behind. I mean, his left. That doesn't need that HE shell. AP would do, and he killed that 50B. Look at him just holding this area really nicely. But we also lost the tank. The dish should be fine for this player. He's looking for the cupola, which is difficult, but he got it in the end. Especially in the tank like IS-4, the accuracy is not particularly good. This is an impressive one. Oh, that was a good track shot onto the E75. He's really going past, but he received a shell for that. I probably won't necessarily go through like that, but anyway, it's not the end of the world or the worst move to year. But there we go. He's done almost 6k. That is impressive stuff so far. And with the T37 Heavy, and I think the team should be able to win this one. So far, we are seeing the two replays not very like the games aren't like very difficult to win. In the end, it's just the player just really carrying the team, and the team didn't let down. The team wasn't let. I mean, the team didn't let him down too much, so that it becomes a little bit too impossible to win. But I mean, he's now a 2-shot. He's looking for Inman. Inman is just running around in circles, trying to distract TV7 Heavy, so that 123 NYI and NIY can do a massive chunk of damage. Ooh, what's that shell there? I think his gun was pointing at a different location, but it managed to hit T57 Heavy in the end. And that was a good kill. More than 7k damage done. That was beautiful. Yep. Oh gosh. So there we go. More than 7k done for 123 NIY, and Edelman did more than 3k. That was fantastic stuff. So let's look at the results of other teams, other groups I mean. And then we'll play some rating battles for you, so that we can boost rating. Well, so far not a lot of viewers, so hopefully we'll have more viewers later on. Group 1, we have Souls. Well, no results up yet. Oh, RTK is still playing. Okay, it is interesting. Souls against either Fuha or Spartas, SYS against, okay, the group 1, no results happening yet. But Kraken Esports have already beaten Exagi and Endgame already through. Oh, so, I'm fine, thank you. That's good. Group 4 we have, no, we only have results on Group 2 so far. So let's play some games, shall we? Well, you can suggest me tanks to play. Not E3 or Object 268 yet. I haven't fully unlocked the equipment, and I really hate that you cannot unlock the equipment through other currency, because I really have no credits to unlock these slots. I really hope they bring back spare parts though, without the timer obviously, and probably with and also give it as an option to use alongside credits, because really the one equipment slot costs a huge portion of credits. So I think they should bring back the spare parts in a way that you don't need to use credits to unlock equipment slots, because currently the credit economy here is quite terrible. I'm just going to play some T22 then. So maybe they could increase a bit of the coefficients of earning spare parts, at the same time allowing us to buy the equipment slots with credits. Because honestly, I think no one has enough capability. I mean, if you're a free-to-play player, you probably would not go for all 9 equipment slots. Only perhaps one, the rammer it is, which is a very, I think it's one of the most useful equipment and one of the most useful equipment slots in the first stage. So I think a lot of the free-to-play players will either go for just a rammer or even no equipment at all, because that's too bloody expensive in credits. So if they bring back spare parts, that would be absolutely terrific. Obviously without the timer, I know a lot of people don't like the spare parts because the coefficients is too low, and also because of the timer as well, which is, I think it's kind of bad. There we go. Oh dear, didn't notice that. I don't want to go push through then. How did I not? Ooh, it's not nice. Yeah, I should try hold. I'm trying to come to your side. Oh, that's too low. That AMX is really low in profile. I can't even hit that. Oh, that's a good shot. But Cheetah needs to pull back. No, he's taking quite some hits now. Oh my gosh, yeah, when I stream, like, the frames, it's not really consistent. I really want to play this slowly because that's kind of the only way you could do it at the moment. But they could just sit back and just defend the caps, so it's really hard for me to decide how to approach this. I'm just hoping that AMX goes in, and then that would be the thing that I want to see. We're going to see. Yeah, that's a good shot into the AMX. Maybe this would fare slightly better. Once again, that AMX just... Oh, why are you here? Okay. Oh no. Huh. Okay. The MU2 will act as a distraction, so I think that would be the good opportunity for me to push through.
That one didn't go through.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I'm the last man standing. Not nice. God. God. Jesus me. Oh, that wasn't good. Well, let's try again then. That was a good damage. Let's try again. Oh, object free is with me. That's really nice. Oh, I hope you can carry me. That would be brilliant. Oh, now we're just going to push through anyway. Sheridan there. Would I stream raid? Probably not this previous skills season, because they're probably pretty safe in their own spot. Well, I mean Turks as well, and I kind of want to follow some new clans, so kind of put them under the spotlight. I don't have 263, sorry. I only have 2 TDs, 3 TDs to be exact, with Badger also. But Badger for me doesn't really come across as a TD because it's really... It just, oh my gosh. Oh no, we need to save Object 3. Yes, it's coming! There we go. I think next is the Object 1, M60, M60. Oh, could I actually communicate with Object 3 there? There we go. There we go. Oh, but your sacrifice will be noted. Oh, what's that? The frames per second is really hurting me. Ah, f me.
We didn't even scratch them.
Okay. I'll go for that E5 then. Oh, come on.
Enemy is hit.
There we go. Nice. Ah, whoa, he even bounced me.
Wait, Colonel. One of our trucks was hit.
Oh god. Good night. Oh god. Jesus me. Already streamed Carnage. I only stream a clan once, unless got knocked out on the first day. Then it's pretty much like lucky draw there. Oh, I think I did a wrong move here. Yeah, I think I did a wrong move. Lol. I think just lost the game for the team. Yeah, I think it should be fine. Unless, I mean, I should have enough DPM for that 50B. If you don't bounce one of your shells, that would be brilliant. I hope he hits the right. Yeah, it should be fine. Come on, you get it. Yeah. Just playing safe without the HE, still fine. Oh my god, he even bounced a shell. This is a must win, right? We got it. Yeah, we got it. Nice. There we go. We got it. End game. Object 3. He's still grinding his rating, so not high for him, but we are getting there. Let's look at the results of all the teams, all the groups, I mean. Oh, so we have more people watching now. That's brilliant. So we're still waiting for Fuha against Sparta. Apparently, it's going into a tiebreaker. DK has beaten the ARWV team, with SYS the team they're facing next. Loka against Joe 46 and Raid against DORSZ. Group 2, we have Vale against DWF, with Turks against Kraken Esports. That's the second team of Turks. TFCZ against 57TH. Endgame against HSOP. Group 3, we have Shadows, still waiting for either M1R or RNG. APA against Vale. Turks against Hidden. This is the match we are streaming very soon. Red T still against Vibes, and the winner of that will face Carnage. AQVA, sorry. Carnage will have an internal derby with one another. So let's we don't have anyone watching that, or to kind of we don't have anyone to look at what's happening or you know, check what's going on. But anyway, they're better than that. Immortals will be facing the second team of APA, and they have beaten BHVP previously. BPS against Chai Raiders and Rackham against Serenity. So Serenity has beaten Immortals' second team, so that's really good. And they can they go far and beat Rackham though? This will be a challenge for them, but I think it will be manageable for them as well. In Group 4, I mean, they have beaten Immortals' second team 2-0. Should be fine for Rackham. I do think both of them are similar in terms of the skill level. But let's play the tag that I detest in tournaments, IS4 for ratings. There we go.
Let's get this show on the road.
Crumbugger already say noobsy. Wow, what on earth is happening? So early to decide. This is the outcome to Wow. Do we have a hater here? No, I'm just going really aggressive now. Super Conqueror, you know.
Enemy is hit.
I'm just going to push that lineup anyway.
Enemy is hit.
I'm not training with that really well.
We're covering this position.
I need a breakthrough on that. Object 3 though. The 268 have to attack, but I am not getting any support from anyone behind me, so I would appreciate some support. I'm just going to push the lineup even more then. Now that they have retreated for some unknown reason. I didn't go through, however. Oh, well, they allow me to take the middle side then. Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, this is not something that you want to give up, though. Oh, there we go. There we go. They really gave up the advantage they originally have. Let's go into actually splash actually because I can't even penetrate that armor. Ah, should have made that shot, but it was hard anyway. So, oh dear, Object 3 is going to die. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, Daniele, you were like behind me for quite a huge chunk of time, and now we're getting pushed on our right. Yeah. We're definitely losing this. Nah. No, it's not even. You should have moved to where I am, and that means you have a better time doing stuff. But last I'm the last man standing, so well. Oh my god, I'm going to report Daniele so much. I don't know why he's just trash talking in the chat. It's just absolutely unbelievable for what he's talking about. He could just, I mean, what he is doing, just running his mouth like no other. So sorry, provocative communication. Just stop trash talking. Are you serious? I mean, that makes you look like a KNOB. So let's continue. Still have some time, so I'm gonna play one more. When would I stream raid? Probably not during the previous skill tournament, so nope. Will I do that? Will I do that during the Winter Season Championship? Probably. I think Winter Season Championship I'm probably going to be allocated randomly rather than following a specific clan, but definitely not the previous skill tournaments. Someone's saying hi to me. I don't know who. I'm on the stream, so I can't respawn with typing. Oh my goodness me, 82 and 1085, so aggressive. F405, yeah, there go out again. There go out again. I will put a shot in you. There we go. He's really over peaking, and or maybe, yeah, maybe should look at the map better. An I7. Hold back. I'll try to get my tank near you. Or just hope I'll allow the enemy team to rush you, then be good. Yeah, FE405 will be dealt with by our team. They should be able to do 3 versus 1. I mean, that won't be difficult. They got it, so that's really nice. Oh, Object 3, hello. Oh, you didn't notice me there. Yay. Come on. Backside. I'm not going to risk that. Oh no. Oh, can I hold this as long as I could? We have to relocate then. Should be able to hold down? No. Oh, standard B. No, I can't. So go for that. I'm going to drop down anyway. Thank you. We have caps, so try our best to hold. Honestly, this is like the only way. Chip away hit points of the enemy team. Oh, that was lucky, Shell. How did I even get that though? That was a go for a points win. I agree with you. I'm just gonna hope B then. Oh, A is even better, but we can be caught like getting a little bit. Ooh, that was a good shot there onto that Super Conqueror. Let's go hold. 3 caps. Just be passive. We can do this. Oh, 1-2-1. Don't you dare! Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. If you can kill one time, then absolutely go for that. But you're just going to be killed anyway. So it's kind of like Object 3 is coming in. We got it. We got it. Oh, come on, you guys. Why did you block my shot? There we go. That was a good win anyway. Yeah, just use a full clip, really. Thank you very much. What a good win. What a good win there. There we go. That was brilliant. I've got submissions. Yeah. Noise. Gonna change back into a light tank so that I won't. I don't. Did I play with the people? Oh my gosh. I'll block you then. So I think the room should be up very soon. There we go.
How long has it been since the pain? I ran the fields with anger, shed my blood to pledge.
Just going to change stuff behind the scenes.
Now I walk this earth with meaning.
So there we go. Turks versus Hidden. I think this should be a comfortable game for Turks, and Hidden by no means to disrespect you. But you're going to have a really hard time in this one, but we all want an upset, do we? So we'll see if that's going to happen.
The angel sound, the voice that called me in another life. Now I can hear her clear and bright.
Right, so now look at Alpenstadt. Tonight we are seeing Turks going with Max Verstappen in the 215B, Flytix in the Double Crown Wagon alongside Lando Norris, Mark Hosti in the Vickers Light, George Russell in the IS4 and Licky Lauda in the T110E5 without Terry Bottas in the STB1. Hidden going with Toxic Potato, I suppose. It's a T110E5 alongside Will Fay, Kopaka in the Vickers Light, Taiken in the Mouse Parabolum in the E100 and Double 113 by Coenth and Rep 3. So we have Hidden on the south side and Max Verstappen, Turks on the north side. And as you know, as I always say on the stream, north side is arguably a better side if you go for a cap pressure strategy, because both A and C are closer to the north spawn than from the south spawn. So south spawn, the only way to play is to do counter strat, in my opinion. And also south spawn, north side is less advantageous a lot less advantageous than when you're spawning from the north side. That is because I think the terrain is really not working in your favor, and that is why I think north side is a better side than the south side on Alpenstadt. But we're going to see if it's going to have any effect to Turks in the next game. Oh, got to switch my overlay. You should be seeing the right overlay now, hopefully. Just to not bother with the transition there, but anyway, let's go up high and see. Hidden on the south side with Turks on the north side, going mostly to A here. Valtteri Bottas is going to get some spots up, but in the STB1 with reduced view range, he's actually not really going for caps. Spots. He is spotted, however, by Kopaka. He's going into this spot for Howdown. Oh, but he's tracked at the start. That was a good shot from Kopaka. But George Russell will be getting into A more quickly than Rep, I suppose. Which is going to be the case. Just by a tiny little margin here. But Turks, we are seeing Hidden or also committing tanks over to C. But Lando Norris is landing the shells into 113s. Which means even if they have 2 tanks capturing C, Turks still able to narrowly get a cap lead there, and all they need to do is to defend. And Hidden, we haven't really seen Hidden rotating yet, so how are they going to approach this here? Because this is going to be the move that Hidden needs to do. The mouse and the E100, oh, Kopaka also taking a hit there. Valtteri Bottas, good shot to punish that. Oh, Turks! Are they lined up for rotation? Hello, X, how are you doing? Are they lining up for rotation here? Because that is possible. Look at how many tanks are stationed near their spawn. So it's kind of like a stop sign for Hidden that they cannot push their spawn. But we are not seeing Hidden rotating back to their spawn or anyhow. So I don't know necessarily why they insist on doing stuff like that, because time by time what they're trying to do, they are losing hit points, and this is not what they want to do, because they don't have the hit point pool lead. I mean the cap lead. They need to go for rotation. And now they just are losing more and more hit points. This is making their lives even more difficult. And I think now they're still thinking. I think the 1-3s are now all with Koev now trying to look for George Russell. Absolutely. Now Turks trying to get B as well. This is looking really bad for Hidden. They look to be clueless in what to do here. George Russell doesn't want to be over ambitious here because they have a big advantage right now. They do not want to lose unnecessary hit points to Hidden, because that would be like free real estate for Hidden. And Turks have done really well to have more than 2k hit points advantage. This is just Hidden. This is a very steep uphill slope for them to climb. And I'm really not sure they're losing even more hit points now. They're trying to force a rush over to their spawn. And I'm really not sure if it's going to work. Big shell into... is it a big shell? I don't think so. Now, Turks, they really need to get the formation there. Good shot onto Tykin, and now he's dead. Parabellum is the next tank down. This is really not working for Hidden at all. And Turks just it's just approaching this one very comfortably, and Hidden just very clueless in this match. I think they are very nervous as well. Without Terry Bottas now dead, they're trying to get beat, but they really cannot win by caps here. Koem is going to go down very quickly. George Russell puts a good shell into Rap. Koem is also down. This game would go to Turks. Just I think Hidden needs to do a lot better in figuring out what to do when they do not have a cap advantage. I think they have an initial strat. They just don't know what to do in different situations, probably, and this happens to be one of them. As you can see, very terrible damage from Hidden. Only no tank doing more than 2k, and even one of them did 0 damage, so that's really a terrible start for Hidden. Let's see if they can do better in the second game of Alpha. Now we have Hidden with triple T125s by Kasawi Wilfei, and Red 3. Triple crown bargains by Parabolum, Coenv, and Toxic Potato with Kopaka in the Vickers Light Coenv changing into a T110E5, and Kasawi will he change into another tank. He's changing into the IS-4. Turks going back with similar lineup with George Russell in the IS-4, Flytix in the E5, Max Verstappen in the 50B, Mark Ghosty in the T22 alongside Lando Norris, George Russell IS-4, Niki Lauda in the T125, Terry Bottas. He's going to take the third medium. He's going to take an IS-4 instead. I think, no, we're not seeing any more changes from Hidden. But Hidden, they need a much stronger performance here. Kasawi's changing into a mouse instead of the IS-4. This is going to be really hard for Hidden. They have to do a lot better than the last game in order to have a chance, in order to stand a chance, to be honest with you. But we will see. Turks versus Hidden. Turks now on the south side with Hidden on the north spawn. How will both teams approach this match? We'll find out really soon. Let's set a pie. So Hidden with a lot of tanks there, and let's see about Kopaka's perspective. He's in the Vegas Light. He will be tasked to spot tanks, spot up the T22s. T22s will they get shot by the Kopaka. Kopaka cannot land a shell, unfortunately. B's now getting quickly captured. No. Turks just going a straight Iron Fisting here. Valtteri Bottas is heavily smacked, and I think that they haven't even shot something yet. They're looking for Parabolum, but Valtteri Bottas is already dead. And Parabolum needs a lot of help here. The focus is on Parabolum. And look at the Red 3 and Kasawi trying to shield Parabolum, but Parabolum just getting out of that shield here. With Flytix now looking for Red 3 instead. Niki Lauda is the next tank down. This isn't looking really good for Turks so far. That Iron Fist isn't working perfectly fine for them. They're going for Red 3, but Red 3 dropped the reactive armor. That would buy Hidden the time they need, and the focus is not really the strongest so far here. Flytix is now dead. It's going to be Toxic Potato to the next focus for Turks. It's going to be dead, and I think the next time they're going for will be Kopaka. Kopaka is in the Vegas Light, who has a lot of mobility. They want that tank to be shut down. Max Verstappen is still reloading. He really needs to get that clip out. Good ram into Kopaka. And I think, can he land a loud shell? Or will Kopaka kill him off? Oh, that was a terrible shell onto for Kopaka. And now it's 2 versus 3. Lando Norris versus and George Russell still alive, with Hidden trying their best to shut George Russell down. Oh my goodness me, Turks. I think they kind of underestimated Hidden in this match. That Iron Fist didn't really work out for them. And George Russell is now dead. Wilfei is now tracked. Oh, Turks playing with fire, and it really backfired. And their house is burning down. The roof is on fire, and they cannot extinguish that. And this game would go to Hidden in a surprising turn of events. By no means, Turks just really throwing this away, I would say. I think they will start. I think they will play a lot more seriously in the next one. They're just going straight Iron Fisting at the start, and obviously some delays in between which time wants to go for. I think that kind of delay that Turks have really cost them the game there. And then you can see Turks, they have 3 tanks with more than 2k, but Niki Lauda and Valtteri Bottas aren't doing a lot of damage. Hidden doing fine in shutting down the tanks of Turks one by one, maintaining a hit point lead and a tank advantage pretty much throughout the entire game. So good job to Hidden in this one. And we are going into the tiebreaker very weirdly. And yeah, we are now on to Dynasty's Pearl. And if Hidden wins against Turks, that would be one of the biggest upsets of tonight, I would say. Would that happen though? I hope not, because first game Turks played this one really well, and then second game just lost because they weren't taking it really seriously, and now if they lose in the third one, then they have to reconsider their choices. Oh, endgame lost to HSOP because they had 6 players. Holy Christ. Can someone confirm that with me as well? I have to see. Because this is interesting. Wow, HSOP lost to winning against endgame. That's brilliant stuff. 6 players for endgame. I feel sorry for them. There we go. We are seeing the tiebreaker. Hidden versus Turks. Turks needs to approach this seriously. They cannot do something like they did in the last game. Oh, thank you, Dunk244. Am I the best YouTuber? Thank you very much. But you don't want my stream to end so prematurely. That is not what I want, and not what Nikolaus wants. Just going to actually tie my hair a bit back now. Turks on the north spawn red team, Hidden south spawn blue team. Lineup wise, I actually favor Turks because they are taking a light time at least, so it's still a good spot for sporting because it only spotted up the double mouse and not the others, and that would be the best place to go. But he can run away relatively safely though. No damage has been done so far, but Turks, look at that, 4 tanks there. But I don't know why Ghosty's going. I don't know what Ghosty's doing there. Oh, he's taking a hit there. Would expect another mouse to actually punish Ghosty. Should I have taken a shotgun in that situation though? But look at Turks. They're just rushing through the mouses though. This can be a terrible call because Hidden knows that the mouses are getting rushed. They're going straight for George Russell and fly takes. This can backfire this can go horrendously wrong. But the mouses are taking damage. Hidden are really not making use of the time they have bought to shut down Turks tanks. George Russell is it's going to be isolated. The mouses are going to go down first, which will give Turks a strong hit point pool lead there. Oh, a lot of fire done. Kopaka is now dead. The first mouse is dead. George Russell is now dead. Turks. This is looking really bad for you guys. Fly takes this now, a one-shot though. And now he's dead. But Turks still with a hit point pool advantage. Ghosty is horrendously trapped. He needs to kill off Wilfei. But that was a bounce though. Ghosty is going to die. Oh my goodness me, Wilfei is dead. Oh, 4 versus 5. Hidden is doing this well. Responded perfectly to Turks trying to rush the mouses. But now they are left up. They're left with only 4 tanks on the battlefield. Turks are looking to seal this one, and I think one of the main problems is that they have no tanks rushing through the middle. They have like the entire team on one flank only, one and only flank. With Ghosty now dead, 3 versus 3, it's still possible for Hidden to win this one because they have left those 2 mouses alive. The DPM of the mouse is not brilliant, obviously, and Kramwagen doesn't have a lot of DPM as well. Would that work against him? Nandaloris is going to be killed. Rep free. Double T110E5 against a Kramwagen and a mouse. That was a terrible shot from Koev. But anyway, are they able to win this one? Or it'd be too much for Hidden to make a comeback here. Oh my goodness me. This is really tense. The focus fire from Turks. Oh dear, oh dear. Valtteri is looking at the wrong tank. Koev is going to put a big HE shell. Oh my goodness me, Turks. Oh, Turks. Oh my goodness me. Are you serious? That's good. Rap is now down. Koev is the last man standing. Oh my goodness me. This. What is Turks doing? Now, I think Turks is going to win this one anyway, but this is by no means a good game for them, and I really feel sorry for Hidden. I think that was a very good opportunity for them to win, but alas, it's Turks with the win in the end. I think Hidden just didn't really. I think the respawns wasn't the best, but Turks really playing with fire tonight. Hope they don't do that the next one, because by no means that was a solid win there. Or Koev has a very important bounce there. That is really important. Michael Schumacher bounces on the Koev. Oh my goodness me! Is Turks throwing this one away? Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness me! That was another good shell. Koev, will he bounce? Oh no, it's just a one shot now. There is nothing that can be done. Oh my god! Oh no, that wasn't good. But Michael Schumacher will carry it off. Yes, it is the case. Oh my goodness me, Turks, are you giving me a heart attack, really? For both me and also Nikolaus. What is this game? At least it's a win in the end too, but by no means that was pretty. Oh dear. But oh my goodness me, Hidden 5 times over 2k. Commiserations to you, because I really think that you guys would have won that one. Probably just have to replan about the rotation better. Then I think you guys would be able to best against Turks. I think that was a big mistake in rushing the Mousers and then leaving 2 tanks from behind. Could have easily allowed Hidden to kill those 2 tanks really quickly and cost you the win in the end. Michael Schumacher killed 4 tanks doing more than 5k. Okay, so in-game lost because they only have 6 players, so I probably will not include that into power ratings. Thanks for telling me about this. But really good job to HSOP, and I hope they will seal a place in the top 16. But absolutely no danger at all for Endgame to throw that away. If they are not throwing that, I mean, pretty much so, because they only have 6 players. I don't know what happened there. But they're still safe in the top 8 nonetheless, so let's look at the results of other teams. Oh my goodness me. And we have So's against SYS, Loka against Raid. Group 2 we have Vale against the second team against Kraken Esports. Congratulations, Kraken Esports finally. HSOP against TFCZ, so congratulations. I think HSOP has a really good chance in topping the group tonight. They have to overcome the hurdles here. Group 3. Oh, I feel sorry for Vale here tonight. APA has won against Vale, so I think they will further secure their chances in the top 8. And RNG has beaten Shadow, and we have Turks. Very tight win against Hidden. They're up against AQVA. They cannot have the same kind of performance like they did against Hidden in this one. It's going to be a lot more, a lot different here. Congratulations to Serenity. That's the most perfect birthday present for Bobby, or also known as the Silver. So congratulations to you guys. I think the Silver will be proud of your performance, and they are up against BPS. Immortals will be up against Carnage. Is that the first team of Carnage? And that is the first team of Carnage. So there we go. Serenity versus BPS, and this is going to be the groups for you. The group 2. Let's hope HSOP will win everything, and then hopefully they will just go straight into the top 16. And I really hope they will play the top 16 because they fully deserve to be in the top 16. So there we go. Let's also update the leaderboard there on the right. So we have Endgame out tonight. Raid, they are through already. Aqua through. Serenity are through. Souls are through. Carnage are through, obviously. You can't have two teams losing in the same bracket. Immortals are through. Loka are through. APA through. Veil second team are through, so they will get more cups. Turks are through. Red Sea are out, unfortunately. I think that is group 3, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Shadow are out once again. Just stop using 100% re accounts, I beg you. Just do not mess up with the seeding. Just kind of you're just allowing the top 8 hopers to face again one another in a very early stage. Unfortunately, Full Heart is out. I think they beat which team? They beat Sparta earlier. But then we have HXY not playing tonight, so I have to dump them down below. Cracking the esports, congratulations. And BPS are out. Cross are out, I suppose. For the name, I suppose. Yeah, pretty much. You're correct about the scraps, but they are not safe yet. They are not safe yet. They haven't qualified yet, so they do not want to play with fire, just like what Turks did. GG from Kopaka. There we go, the leaderboard will look like this now. So HSOP still has cops to overcome. But both Chai Raiders and Sparta are out for tonight, so and also Rackham. So actually tonight, they really want to secure the cups. If they top their group tonight, that will put them. That will put them. If I can do mental here, that will put them at around 800 more cups. That will put them above Rackham. That would be really good for them. And tomorrow they will also earn more cups. They can even overtake Reti as well. They will be below SYS, however, but they will be in the top 16 if they perform really well tonight. That is a huge bonus for them. So I really hope that they will top their group tonight. Top 8 for you so far is going to be Endgame, Turks, Aqua, APA, Immortals, Raid, Veil, and BPS. Carnage not far behind. All the teams here have qualified in the top. The top 16 teams here have qualified to tomorrow's games, with the exception of Red Sea, Rackham, and Chai Raiders. So pretty nice one here, but they're I think they have registered their second team at the right time. Methinks. Right. I think we have around 6 minutes more, so we're going to wait for a bit until the room is up. And meanwhile, I'll just change the stuff behind the scenes. So, bear with me. It's going to be Turks versus Aqua. Turks need to play a lot better. That against Hidden is just a little bit quite disappointing, honestly. I mean, they have to really be careful here. But anyway, at least they are through, so they don't have to worry about dropping. But anyway, they just need to play really well in the next one. Aqua is going to be a hard opponent for them. I think so. I think HSOP should be grateful about. Well, I don't know if it's correct to say that it should be grateful, because it kind of like kind of isn't really good for endgame, to be honest with you, because maybe it wasn't intentional that they only have 6 players. Maybe someone just being a complete a-hole and just don't show up at all, and after registering their team. So I think room is up. There we go. Going to change stuff behind the scenes. So bear with me about this.
It's a useless waste of time. I don't care what's on your mind. The truth was never for us to find. We could lock horns all day, but really who cares what we.
There we go. Aqua is going with Zerjakt in the IS4. Triple E5s by Coffee, Marek and Kuma from North. Coffee on the ground. Who is going to clean that up, though? We need to ask this question. Ivano Grozny is offline. Oh no, come back, come back. General in the Vegas Light and F-Jack Supreme in the T22 medium. Turks going with Max Verstappen in the T110 E5 alongside Niki Lauda. Lytix in the double crown wagon alongside Valtteri Bottas. Mach Shoki, Ghosty in the Vegas Light. George Russell in the IS4 and Lando Norris in the T22. Double T22 double crown wagons by Flytix and also Valtteri Bottas. Cougar saying well played, Kopaka. I think the last 2 games that he didn't play a lot better. The first game I think they just need a lot more practice on dealing with cap point disadvantage, because that will happen quite frequently. You have to be prepared for that if you want to be one of the best teams in this server, or just be one of the top 16 teams. You definitely need to learn how to deal with situations where you don't have cap lead. But anyhow, I mean, there are lots of positives for Hidden to take away in the last game, in the last matchup, but Aqua against Turks, what will Turks do something about this? Because absolutely they need a much stronger performance here, and Aqua will be a very, very strong card. They're looking for a top 2 finish. They are currently very strong. Third, obviously, is the caller of that team. Nothing can go horribly wrong when Third is there. So Oh, Pincer has changed their color scheme. The logo. Oof, Object Free. Object Free was streaming as well. I don't know if he noticed me while playing racing battles. So we have Aqua versus Turks. We're going to see very soon how Aqua and Turks. Sorry for no briefing on Black Review. I can't. No, not a joke like that. That's horrendously bad, and inappropriate as well. So let's not do that. There we go. Yeah, sorry for that. Sorry for that. Inappropriacy. Not the best I should make fun of at all. But we are seeing Aqua going going on the north side, with Turks on the south side, red team. I don't know. Both teams have good tank selections. It's really down to strategies and also mid to late game phases. Let's head down to Max Verstappen. He has spotted up General, tries to shoot something but couldn't hit anything. Got himself spotted, however. He only spotted up General, so Turks doesn't know anything about tanks going to the other side. With Afjack playing this really aggressively, he's going into A to capture because he spotted up nothing. So he can capture A. He's doing that. He's side-stripping through that rock, so that would be fine. George Russell is spotted, and third Jack Supreme, or just simply third, or third bottom damage, is going to be spotted. And will he has anything to shoot? Or is he going for B? No, you can't. You don't want to go for B. Turks are in position to shut you down there, so no. Also, you don't want to isolate yourself. I mean, you have Ivano to shield you, but anyway. But actually, third can actually go for B, to be honest with you, because Ivano and perhaps General as well can help third Jack Supreme. But General spotted tanks on C, got the information that Aqua needs. I think Aqua will be working with the information they have. Really good job to General for not taking any hits, for fetching the information for Aqua. Aqua is going to be the one that doesn't need to do anything. So I think that extra information, would not be useful in terms of making a rotation, because they absolutely do not have to make any rotations at all. George Russell is still spotted. It is down to Turks making the move. George Russell shooting to nothingness. I think he hit something though. He might have hit coffee on the ground. Or not. No, it can't be coffee on the ground. That would violate the quantum physics here. Zerjak Supreme's going for B, but at his back, as you can see, he has support. Ivano Grozny is going to help set Zerjak, so George Russell cannot go into B and kill off Zerd quickly though. Now he's getting reset though, but George Russell is also getting shut down by trying to go for Zerjak. But Zerjak, he is in a little bit of trouble here. He's getting out of B in this case, in this situation. But Aqua has already made a move onto C now. They're looking to shut down Ghosty. Let's look at Afjack Supreme. Afjack has more hit points than Ghosty. Good ram into Ghosty here. And I don't think Ghosty is able to win this one, as Marek is very confident about Afjack's ability. So he's letting Afjack killing Ghosty by himself. Turks are now trapped under this valley here. This is going to give Aqua a lot of advantage because they are on the high ground, but not Turks. Turks are bunched up in the valley. This is not looking good for Turks at all. And with Lando Norris now dead, George Russell is now a one-shot. He is killed by Coffee on the ground, and absolutely, this is a really good game from Aqua. Perfect, perfect control, and I think everything that Aqua has done, I think is pretty good. Except maybe just the level of support was a little bit lower than I was expecting. Licky Down is dead. I don't know if there was an Amber Rack there, but Valtteri Bottas is now dead as well. Last man standing will be Flytix, and that was a very comfortable win. Aqua getting 3 caps, and still with 4 tanks remaining, that is really impressive performance by Aqua. First game will go to Aqua. Turks needs to do a lot more than this in order to win, because they really looked like the second best team here, and we are seeing Aqua with 5 tanks doing more than 2k and Turks 2 tanks doing more than 2k. So well done to Aqua, brilliant stuff from them. And let's see, we're on the second game of Black Girl. Will Aqua take it all, or will Turks do a comeback here? We'll find out really soon. Aqua cannot let down the guard here just yet. Turks is obviously not a bad team, and they have proven their ability before on streams that they can be a clan to it can be a formidable clan under the right circumstances. Black Oakville is a map that favors a lot of rotations. Pretty much your initial strategies on Black Oakville isn't really going to be the main reason on how you're going to win, or why you're going to win this game, why you're winning this game. It's really all down to your mid to late game stuff. So even though Turks might be really good in their initial strats, it's really down to that, the mid to late game phases, which only comes with a lot of experience, not something that you can get suddenly. Oh, Stop Crying for 100% win rate is the best player in the team. But he's not even here tonight. He's not even spectating. He's not even playing. Oh my god. I don't know if it's bad attitude. I don't know. I don't know. What's the exact context is, but that is something that endgame needs to be really mindful of. So with Aqua on the south spawn, I don't know. Maybe it's just you. I will double check my Streamlabs is really fine. So I think it's really you. I think it's just really you that the stream is laggy. Apologies. Turks Ghosty spotted. Oh, I can't even find Ghosty here. He spotted up some tanks, but he's taken a hit as well. So, Aqua, I don't know, it's just not a lot to say about them, because they have done well in chipping away, putting 2 shells into Turks, but that isn't going to be the end of the world for Turks just yet. Yep, the deal, so thank you for confirming. A is now going to be captured by Aqua, but it's going to be Turks this time with the cap lead. With B now defended by Turks. There is absolutely no way, probably, for Aqua to go for B without committing a lot of the forces onto it, or forcing a B capture. Aqua is just going into the enemy spawn to get some spots, so put some good shells in Abstract, and Ivano Grosny have already dealt all together, I think, with someone else, 1000 damage onto Valtteri Bottas. Even though Turks are in position to defend their spawn, they haven't done well into shutting down these tanks so far. Aqua already making a push into their spawn. This is an audacious move from Aqua. Maybe they're not rushing, they're just pushing the line up, piling pressure onto Turks. But we are seeing Zerjact, oh, coffee on the ground. Oh, taking some hits there. Hit points now in firm favor of Aqua. Oh, Valtteri Bottas now dead. Question is, how did he die there? Ghosty is going to be really, really low. Yeah, it's just camera. I think it's just me. Sometimes my computer can't handle well about the graphics here, which is not something that I could do. Ghosty's now down as well, with George Russell also down. This is a very strong performance by Aqua, with the two tanks trying to push the T175, the Crown Wagon. Lewis Hamilton is also dead. Aqua, surely they can't lose this one, right? And Turks just doesn't even have a foothold in this game, despite having a cap lead. But I think that the defensive lineup is a little bit loose. Only last man standing for Niki Lauda. This Aqua is just really coasting through to the next round. And there we go. Niki Lauda is dead, giving Aqua the win here. And there we go, we have Aqua with 5 tanks doing more than 2k. Turks, only 1 tank doing more than 2k. Aqua doing absolutely brilliantly in this game. I think we know which clan we're going to be facing. It's going to be RNG. So that means we have to change stuff up in the background. So APA won against RNG, so congratulations to APA. And they haven't, I have to repeat, Endgame isn't sure of top 8 yet. They haven't been confirmed mathematically. So no, they are very safe in the top 8, but they aren't certain though. They still have to be careful. They still have to be careful though here. Turks AQVA. Yeah, I think try a refresh. I think that would work because my stream is uploading to YouTube very appropriately. I mean, very well. No issues whatsoever. So I think try again. Probably. That's what I would say. So RNG against Turks. We change stuff up. While we continue to say something about this. Oh, someone from Hidden asked me what they have done wrong against Turks, and I will reply to you after tonight's stream. Great, so I think I did kind of mention a lot of times that they need to train the mid to late game phases dealing with a cap point disadvantage. I think this is the main idea that Hidden needs to go for. Yeah. So still playing against SYS, Lucas still playing against Raid. Group 3 we have, we know already, Group 2, Vale against HSOP, the second team of Vale obviously, and Group 4 we have Serenity against Carnage. So well done to both Serenity and Carnage, and I think Carnage with that kind of result, that I think will put them into a top 8 turret territory. But I think that Vale, I don't know. They will be they will be questioned about the decision of allowing a second team to play tonight. With a very abnormally high win rate there, but we will see. There we go. Thank you very much, Helmy. Glad it worked out for you in the end. So.
Now I walk this earth
I understand that. My point is they aren't mathematically confirmed, although they are very safe in the top 8. That's my point. They aren't mathematically confirmed, even if they participate in all previous skill tournaments. Yeah, I think you're not talking about me, but that is to say, they haven't mathematically confirmed just yet. But we are seeing RNG with Lorenzo in the IS4, triple T110 E5s with Budka, Horn, and Joker Thank. Prince in the 268, and we have Wargaming Loves RNG in the IS4. Narcissistic. YOLO in the T22 medium. YOLO Loves RNG. Yeah. So you probably want to elaborate a little bit more about that level force. Because I think in certain contexts, that kind of stuff happening is under certain contexts is bad attitude, but under other contexts, it's probably bad attitude from some players. Under certain contexts, that could come across as a bit fishy. But we have Turks going with triple T125 for Lewis Hamilton, Michael Schumacher, and Niki Lauda, and Lando Norris in the T22. And just we'll see. We also have Object 268. No, there is no Object 268 there. 215V by Max Verstappen and George Russell in the IS4. Vickers Light by Mach Ghosty. Oh my goodness me. Oh, don't try to. Oof. So there we go. RNG on the North Spawn blue team, south side with Turks red team. So let's head over to no one, because who is the one sporting though? Joker Sank has gone for B. We're going for Ghosty. Ghosty's going for A. That would give RNG the cap lead for now. And C is getting captured by Turks as well. By a T22 or George Russell taking hits there, but also does Princess loves RNG. Princess taking more and more hits there. He needs to be really careful though, because this is a position where you shouldn't theoretically be losing hit points. C is also captured by Turks. It's going to be RNG that needs to make a move. So Turks have a lot of hit point advantage. No. Cap point advantage now. RNG needs to figure out how to rotate here. Horn taking some hits. This is absolutely not something that RNG wants to achieve, because they really need to conserve the hit points so that they can be a little bit more comfortable in finding a rotation. I think it also relies on the T22 YOLO Loves RNG to fetch the team some information. But already they have made a push onto A. Turks are leaving this slightly a little bit nope, that they have tanks to look at. They have a Vickers Light to look at A. Turks might consider pushing the lineup on the other side, but anyway, IS4s unable to do something about this. But Lando Norris, Ghosty also took a really big hit. Lando Norris, I think he is doing a bad move here. He is going into 2 tanks, and this means Lando Norris can be down. A good shot onto Princess, and Buka just bounces Princess, and he kills off Princess though. Oh dear, Lando Norris might be getting away with that move. He's really lucky that he's getting away with that. So far, RNG still with the hit point pool lead, but I think this Lando Norris is now dead. They want to save Horn, or maybe they're just ignoring this. YOLO Loves RNG is looking for Horn, but it's going to be too much for Horn to handle now. Good shell into Michael Schumacher. I think the Michael Schumacher will be the tank they want to go for, but he dropped the reactive armor. That's going to absorb some shots there. YOLO also taking some hits there. This is really close to call, but Turks now more than 900 cap points. They have killed off Michael Schumacher. YOLO Loves RNG is now dead. It's going to be 5 versus 4. With A now getting captured by Joker-sang, but he is really far away from the rest of the team. This will allow Turks to focus down Budka and sealing the first win for them. That's a good win from Turks though, albeit that T22 medium going into a number disadvantage actively. Killed off 268 though, caused him to turn round and round, but could have easily backfired in my opinion if that 268 plays his cards correctly. Then that move would have cost them the game. But anyway, we are seeing Turks with 2 tanks doing more than 2k. RNG not bad at all, but they have 1 tank doing more than 2k. I think the focus fire is something RNG needs to get some improvement on, and then I think they are ready. They do punish clans for making mistakes, so. We are seeing here with Lorenzo back in the eyes for Budka in the Batshot 25T. Quadruple T110 defies by YOLO, I Lost My Toxicity, Joker-sang, and also King Dread Loves RNG. Prince in the 268 with Turks going with Max Verstappen in the 215B. Mach Ghosty in the figures like George Russell in the eyes for Lando Norris in the T22. Triple T110 defies by Lewis Hamilton, Michael Schumacher, and Niki Lauda. There we go. So we have Turks now on the north spawn, red team, blue team, RNG, south spawn. Let's head up high and see if we would see RNG making an upset here potentially, because I think they have what it takes to make an upset. The Turks red team, north spawn, they're going mostly to C, and with Lando Norris, let's follow Lando Norris for a moment. He's going for a C, very quickly. B's also getting captured by Ghosty. They're doing the same strategy as last time, but will RNG realize this? Will RNG realize this and make a counter to that? So far, they are trying to do so, but I don't think I don't think they're doing the counter, though, because they don't have enough tanks to go for a push. Joker-sang is trying to go for C, but no, he's attempting, but not quite. RNG with Lorenzo and YOLO at the back. Not sure why they're doing that though. They're also losing some hit points with Joker-sang, and YOLO loves RNG. Budka and Princess is very far back. Interesting stuff from RNG. RNG still with a hit point with cap lead, so they deny Turks from getting a capture on C. So that means Turks need to make a move. They need to find out where exactly to push. This is going to be hard though, because I think RNG sets up the defensive line alright, although I would not want YOLO Loves RNG to be at that position, just to kind of get closer to those T125s up here. Very interesting. I really don't know how this game is going to evolve. I think we will have a minute of somewhat of a stalemate gameplay. Lorenzo Loves RNG spotted looking at George Russell as well. This is really interesting. Or Turks have already figured out a way to push, because now Joker-sang took a hit which allows Turks to have around 1k hit point advantage, probably. Bounce onto Lando Norris, but that isn't the end of the world. At least he didn't get shot at. Didn't get penetrated. George Russell's now spotted, getting into a very aggressive position, looking for YOLO Loves RNG. YOLO Loves RNG might be trapped if... Lando Norris getting shot at. The T22 from Turks, I think he's trapped now. This is not looking good for Turks. Actually, they are losing hit points. This is looking good for RNG. Buka is still playing this really carefully, but at least he's not trapped. He is spotted, however. George Russell might be able to land a shell. Buka needs to be absolutely careful not to lose unnecessary hit points. The tempo is on RNG side. Turks... someone lost hit points on RNG side. Turks still able to make a rotation, but they absolutely need to get the focus fire right and need to find out where the tanks are isolated. But at the moment, they're dropping hit points more and more. I think the idea is to go for a push when the caps have taken into the 900 point territory. I lost my toxicity, and Kindred is going for a push. Don't know why they are going for that, but they're looking to shut down Lando Norris. Lando Norris is really, really low. He might be killed though, but I'm not sure if RNG has opened the can of worms here, because now I lost my toxicity. It's going to be really low. On the other hand, Budka is still far at the back, looking for Ghosty though, but there's 2 versus 1. RNG to have this one, and this is still really close to call. Michael Schumacher is going to go down very soon. Joker Sank is now a one-shot, so does I lost my toxicity, and Max Verstappen is going to kill off I lost my toxicity, and that is the case. This is now going to be 5 versus 4, potentially with YOLO Loves RNG now one shot, killed by George Russell. Princess Loves RNG still at the back. Don't know why, but he's now rotating into RNG to support the Buka. Now going to be on a clip. He needs to get a tank out as soon as possible. Kindred is looking for Leaky Lauda. It's still really, really close. Buka is coming in. He's looking to shut down Leaky Lauda. Oh, but that was a big bounce here. But Buka needs that kill and desperately, and they got it. But Kindred Loves RNG is going to be really low. Buka is on the drone reload. He doesn't want to take unnecessary hits. So Kindred is really, really low. George Russell, he's now at the back. And I think it's going to be Turks' game by the looks of it. And this is going to be the case. Really, really tight one. RNG, I think that attempt to push on the T20, I think that was kind of the move. That was a little bit too audacious. I think they weren't totally prepared for that situation though. I think they have a good idea to shut down the T20, but unfortunately Turks are prepared for this. And they have 3 tanks to mount and 2k. Lewis Hamilton not far behind. RNG very, very close. If they can shore up some of the missed shells or the bounces, I think they have a decent chance, but alas, it is really with Turks with a much better efficiency and effectiveness with their shots that won them the game in the end. So commiserations to RNG, you have tried really hard, but it wasn't your game in the end. The Turks, I'm a bit worried about that. I think these 2 wins for them, they haven't done really bad stuff. They haven't done poorly. I think the last game, it's pretty much RNG throwing in some kind of risky moves here, just being quite risky in general. But I think and Turks really didn't. I think they kind of lost some unnecessary hit points as well. But maybe RNG needs to have credits for that. But it's going to be Turks going to get the 3rd place. So well done to Turks. So I'm going to wait a bit. Let's look at the results of other groups here. Yeah, I agree with Steve Johnson. If they have secured a top 8 spot, I think it's totally fine to not play really hard or even miss some, even just going for the 4,000 cups, because I don't think it's like I don't think it will give you a lot of I don't know, because if you play too hard, you probably might tire yourself in the end or give away strats to other teams. So I think if you have pretty much secure a place, you can slack off. In my opinion, you can. Sloke is still playing against Sos. They have beaten Ray 2-0, so really good job to them. SYS still playing against Raid. Vale against HSOP. They haven't played just yet. They're going to play very soon. Cracker Esports against TFCZ. Yes, there we go. TFCZ lost 1 against Cracker Esports, and now we will have Max Verstappen in the interview very soon. There we go. So, going to be interviewed would be Max Verstappen, also known as Core, for the people who are more familiar with the EU camels scene. So, we'll interview him very soon. Just seeing if he's going to answer my call or not. Okay, he needs 1 minute, so we'll wait for him. Don't worry. On the other hand, we have Group 4, Group 3, Turks RNG 2-0, which is a good win for our Turks. And finally, Immortals against BPS. It's going to be Immortals winning BPS 2-0. Congratulations to Immortals. Okay, hello there, hello.
Hey.
Should I call you Core?
Yeah, call me as a call. Yes, you can call.
No problem. Congratulations on Turks qualifying to tomorrow's games in the final stage. So, how do you rate about your team's performance tonight?
It's like 1 for 10 because we played very well. We played very good. Actually, you know what? We tried to play against Titan to defensive game. Like we wait them to they rush you. We won first game so easy. So some of our players say let's push them. We are bad on the push, and we try to push them and we lose like so bad. And the third game, we might push from middle to B. Double Kramagan and double mouse. But I see the mouses are too behind, and Ice 4 and 215 they say they can run. So I decided to push the mouses. And we killed the mouses, but Ice 4 didn't run, and 215 get ranked by E5 from middle, and he also killed 2. But we win this game. We are lucky. In this game. And the Aqua games, like first game, some bad calls. I can call that this is bad calls. First game, This is so obvious they wait for the we rush B. But our match, yeah, I think maybe our match if run in the time, we could have win too. Yeah, but also we spot them too late and they have no time to run. And second game, Kramagan position is wrong, and he get killed we don't get anything when he killed. So we play basically 6 versus 7, and it's impossible to win. The last 2 games, it's like not so hard, as I say.
I see. That was pretty comprehensive analysis there. Thank you very much about this.
You're welcome.
What will be your expectations for Turks in this winter season? Obviously, I think a lot of people didn't expect you guys to be now firmly in the top 8. So, what will be your final expectations for your team? For example, in the winter season championship.
When we create a team, we think we are. If we get very lucky and if we play our best, we can get top 8, maybe hardly. But when the tournament came a bit early, so a lot of teams aren't ready for the tournament, so they are performing very bad, and we were training for a very long time, like 3 or 4 months, and that's why we are here, because we trained too much before the tournament came.
Well, I mean, if you talk about you training too much, we can talk about Shadow, and they are very far from top 16 anyway.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, so I mean, at least you guys have found the way to improve your team training by training. So at least that is a good thing to see.
Yeah, but also we are just mostly losing on the trainings. But when the tournament games, we are winning the who we did lose on the training. So they think we are trash because of they win us on the training rooms 1-2 months ago. Yeah, that's why we improved our game day by day. They want the off day by day. Sorry.
I see there, but well, I mean, that's very insightful of you. Thanks once again for the interview, and I wish your team all the best for tomorrow.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
Good luck to you, and we'll see you soon.
Bye for
now. Right, that was Core or Max Verstappen with me in the interview. He has made a really comprehensive summary about their performance tonight. They were generally okay with their performance, apart from some big mistakes against Aqua, but they are generally happy with the games against Hidden and also RNG. They also is a clan that they're also a clan that not a lot of clans have really thought about that they could be a top 8 contender, but now they are here, so why not? They also have been training for months to be in this shape, so obviously they have really put a lot of effort into this, and they really hope to have a strong finish in the end. But so far their expectations are still qualifying to the top 8. So although they are now second place, they still think the expectation is still with top 8. So I mean, yeah, we can talk about football as well, but then it's kind of completely different because football is a lot more physical. But people do get tired, so yeah, people do get tired. It's not like they have like infinite energy. Sorry to correct you about that, of course, but yeah. And I think they should be allowed room to slack off a bit if they are pretty much secure in the position they are at. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they should start throwing games or just playing it too casually, but but no really good motivational incentive for them to work really hard still. I mean, it's pretty much, yeah, they still have to perform, they still have to play to a decent level, just because then, but then there is absolutely no really good reason for them to continue to perform at their very best. I don't see a good reason for that. I mean, 6 versus 7, that one against HSOP is a completely different story in my opinion. But if they 7 versus 7 and if they do not, if they throw in like 90%, then I think it's still fine, because absolutely, if they are safe in the top 8, why really go full on? It's something that I think that's worth considering in my opinion. Yes, that's and if you play with, and also if you play in esports long enough, especially this esports, it's kind of tiring to kind of call and kind of use your mind all the time in playing. Do make sure do remember that you have to analyze situations, work out how to rotate. It's not about having better skills. Tournaments are never about having better skills, in my opinion. I mean, better playing, better individual skills, the hardware skills that you have with the reaction time in the putting your shells in. It's a lot more to do with your teamwork and finding isolated tanks, and that would really fry your brain. I have been calling for a long time, so I know how tiring it is to keep yourself in your team at the very high level. So absolutely, if they are already through that, really, there is absolutely no good reason to keep on refrying your brain, because they are very tiring, I must say. You can ask some of the teams that have been playing consistently in let's say previous Q tournaments. It is really, really tiring if you keep playing at a really high level. That so that's just kind of what I think. I don't think endgame needs to be doing 100% every time. Although that being said, like 0% is not acceptable in my opinion, because that's just like not the best attitude. Like you said, not the best attitude, and like it's just like giving little respect to the teams below them. But anyway, my main point is that they don't have to be like 100% every time if they don't need to. So 90% I think is okay. Or 80, even 80% would be like, okay, it's fine, like no big deal. Or they can go experimental and try something new. Why not? I mean, they have the capacity and they have the buffer to do that. Why not? So let's look at the results of other groups. So we're going with Group 1 first. Group 1 with Local versus Souls. They're still playing. SYS against Raid. SYS lost to Raid 1-2, so congratulations to Raid. Vale against HSOP. HSOP 1-0 against Vale's team, so really well done to HSOP, topping the group, and they are now in the top 16. AMX, we got it. Kraken Esports 2-0 against TFCZ 2-0 against Kraken Esports, so that was good job from TFCZ. APA against AQVA. AQVA 2-0 against APA. Turks 2-0 against RNG. With Group 4, we have Serenity against Carnage. They are still playing at the moment. Immortals against Pla Pla Pla. Immortals 2-0, we've announced that already. So here are all the results for tonight's all the performance for tonight. I will also generate the bracket for you tomorrow. Don't leave just yet. So currently the 6th Proof of Skill tournament. Oh, actually, oh, it's fixed. Oh, there we go. That's brilliant stuff. So let's go for teams. So there are only 16 teams tomorrow for the EU server. Rackham is out, if I remember correctly. Yeah, knocked out by Serenity. Shadow knocked out, so those are through. Loka. Oh, deal Alzes. Not even in that. Okay, Carnage and Endgame are out. However, Carnage are through. We have AQV and Aqua. AQV and APA. XYS, BPS. Raid and Serenity. And RNG and HSOP. You also have who else do we have? Oh, Kraken Esports, I have them, right? Oh no, I don't. BPS Kraken Esports, okay. Raid, Serenity, RNG, HSOP. Okay, here is the bracket for tomorrow for you. No, just forget about this for now. Still need to fix stuff. Okay, so I think we got it already. Now, so Turks will be up against Kraken Esports first, and if they win, they will be up against either Immortals or Raid. This is going to be important for them because Raid or Immortals will be the clans they should be able to beat. That will be a good testament to whether they can achieve and go something big tomorrow. 5 and 12. So let's look at the bracket. Okay, there we go. Bracket. We have Veil against HSOP. That Veil's team is not the first team, however. So HSOP beating Veil to 0, that should be okay for them to go further and probably go further up the table, and they will be up against either ARWV or Aqua, which both of them have faced already in the quarter in the finals tonight. Immortals against Raid. I don't know about Raid. I don't think they have played against Immortals tonight. Not that I remember. Turks against Kraken Esports. So Turks should be able to do have a good showing against Kraken Esports, and Kraken Esports will be ready to support the party. So's against RNG. I think RNG they just need to tighten up in certain aspects, particularly the shot effectiveness, so that they can put a good showing against So's. With Carnage against SYS. It's a must-win for Carnage if they want to advance to the top 8. TFCZ against Serenity, and Loka against BPS. Very important game for. I think this is kind of still a toss-up for a lot of teams here, so we can't call anything here just yet. But here comes the leaderboard as well. So we know Ray. Okay, so we're still waiting for Loka against So's. Loka lost to So's. Want to big result for So's here. Raid won SYS 2-1, so that would mean they will be finishing in 3rd place. Congratulations, Aqua. We're still waiting for that. So Aqua SYS. So's congratulations, and Loka commiserations. SYS. Okay, next we have Group 2. Veil lost to HSOP, we know that already. And TFCZ won against Kraken Esports. Where is Kraken Esports? There we go. And Kraken Esports against TFCZ. Where are you, TFCZ? There we go. We have HSOP. And also HSOP against Veil. Group 3 we have APA against AQVA. AQVA won Aqua 2-0. That would put them in 1st place. APA, where are you, APA? There we go. Next we have Turks against RNG. Turks 2-0, so that's really good. Against RNG, which is not even in here, I suppose. I don't think so. I don't think I have RNG on this table. Next we have Serenity against Carnage. Serenity has won. Carnage 2-1. Big result for Serenity here, and Carnage still fighting for the top 8 still. It's still a big toss-up, if I might say here. No one is certain of is still pretty much up for grabs in my opinion. And Immortals against BPS, Immortals won, so that in BPS will be finishing 4th place. There we go. The leaderboard will look like that now. So now the top 8, we have... Oh, Raid. Yes, we now have Endgame Aqua, Turks, Aqua now in 2nd. So Endgame Aqua, Turks, APA, Immortals, Veil, Souls, and Carnage in the top 8. Raid in a nice place. So absolutely tomorrow they need to do really well, at least winning the group, which is possible given that Endgame isn't here at all. So they can have a good chance in getting into the top 8 tomorrow. They just need a good showing and that will be enough. But you can see Serenity and Loka not far behind from the 8th place, BPS in 10th, Serenity in 11th, Loka in 12th. Everything is going to everything is going to be decided tomorrow. SYS in 13th, Retty in 14th, Rackham in 15th, and HSOP in 16th. They are now in the top 16. They just need to have a good run of games tomorrow, but they potentially might be up against Aqua or APA. If they beat Aqua, then that would be really good, but if they don't, they will earn around, I would say they should be able to beat Veil once again. They should earn around 419 cups more, so that will put them just around 400 cups short of the 5th of Rackham. Meanwhile, Red T should be fine. They should be fine in the top 16 despite an exit tonight. SYS in 13, so I think the top 12 is pretty much decided. The top 8 it's not. Immortals are still Immortals, between Immortals and Loka, only around 800 cups in difference, so everything can be changed. All these 8 clans here, seeing Immortals, Veil, Souls, Carnage, Raid, BPS, Serenity, and Loka, all of them can still easily get a top 8. Can still get a top 8 position in the end. I think so far the confirmed clans are Endgame, Aqua, and Turks. APA should be alright in the top 8, but they should be firm, should be solid in the top 8. I don't think they will get out, but we will see. But other than that, thank you for watching. I will be updating my power rating after the stream ends, so don't worry. You will see them on my server, and hopefully tomorrow we're going to see some good games from Turks. And let's see if Raid is going to have a really good day, good outing tomorrow. They really need that. To be honest with you. I mean, so does BPS, Serenity, and Loka. If they want to break into the top 8, they will need to win their games. Serenity against TFCZ, good draw for them, but they would want to go beyond that because they just will only earn around like 100 cups more, which is not going to put them into the top 8 just yet. If they beat against either Loka or BPS, they will earn a lot more cups, around 600. I mean, they will earn a lot more cups. I'm sorry, I mean Serenity will earn like 200 more cups around. So they just need to absolutely go through to the semi-finals. But I mean, it's going to be a huge massacre here. So I think either Serenity or Loka will break through in the top 8, and Raid, good showing, and they should be able to break into the top 8. And as for Carnage, and also, I mean, So's now in the top 8 once again. They need a win against RNG, and another win against Carnage would help their cause. But other than that, this has been me, Wildlands Helper, following one of the most competitive servers in the game. Top 8 is still not yet decided. It's still a huge toss-up, and we really don't know who is going to come up on top of that. But other than that, thanks for all watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.